The NBA is crumbling. Every superstar after superstar is shattering and breaking down before our eyes. From ferocious athletes like Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, to legends like LeBron James, even Kevin Durant and Morant, sidelined, injured, and careers at risk. It's not just bad luck. Something is destroying the bodies of the league's finest players. Stick around and watch it closely, because in this video, we're going to dissect why NBA players are getting injured more than ever, an NBA injury crisis that nobody else dare to show. We all keep hearing the same explanation. Today's players are faster, stronger, more athletic, so of course injuries happen. But that's the surface answer. Because when you look deeper into the NBA injury crisis, something becomes painfully clear. Players aren't just getting hurt because the game is faster. They're getting hurt because their bodies are breaking down long before they ever reach the NBA. And this opens the door to the first major problem. A problem that affects almost every superstar in today's league. AAU burnout. And trust me, this one is worse than you think. Because many NBA bodies are already damaged before they sign their first contract. Today's NBA players grow up playing non-stop. Year-round tournaments, constant travel, zero recovery, no off-season. Kids as young as 14 are playing 80 to 100 games a year, more than some NBA schedules. And by the time they reach the league, their bodies are already overloaded with micro tears, overuse injuries, and uneven muscle development. A former trainer once said, "Most rookies enter the NBA with the knees of a 35-year-old. Now look at Zion Williamson. Massive power, explosive force, but years of AAU overuse left him with one of the most injury-prone bodies in the league." The Zion Williamson injury pattern didn't start in New Orleans. It started when he was a teenager. And he's not alone. Anthony Davis, another superstar with signs of early structural damage. A body built for dominance, but worn down before its time. But AAU isn't even the biggest villain here, because the NBA itself is accidentally making things worse. The modern NBA demands impossible movements, explosive cuts, non-stop transitions, 50-possession bursts with zero slowing down. Players aren't jogging into sets anymore. They're sprinting into step-backs, Euro steps, spin moves, and above-the-rim plays every trip down the court. LeBron James is one of the greatest athletes in the history of sports, but even he's facing LeBron James injury scares every year now. Kevin Durant? One of the purest scorers ever, yet his frame is repeatedly pushed beyond its limits. Morant, a highlight machine whose explosiveness is also a ticking time bomb. The game evolved faster than the human body can handle. And injuries today aren't simple sprains, they're catastrophic. ACL tears, Achilles ruptures, meniscus damage, chronic foot and knee issues. But if players are falling apart, why is load management not fixing anything? Because the truth is, load management is a bandage on a bullet wound. Teams swear that resting players prevents injuries, but year after year, the numbers tell a different story. More rest does not equal fewer injuries. In fact, injuries have risen despite increased rest. Why? Because load management doesn't fix the real issue. Players aren't strengthening the connective tissues that actually prevent injuries. They're resting too much. And training too little of the stuff that matters. Tendon strength, flexibility, joint durability, muscle balance. Anthony Davis has sat out dozens of games over the years, yet the injuries keep coming. Kevin Durant missed full seasons, still gets hurt. Load management protects players in the short term, but leaves them weaker long term. And this leads to the final and most terrifying truth. Players today specialize too early. They lift for aesthetics, not durability. They train for vertical jumps, not stability. They focus on agility, not longevity. The result? NBA superstar injuries are skyrocketing. Not because players are soft, but because their bodies are engineered for performance, not survival. Ja Morant's explosive style, Zion's power, AD's fluid movement, they're incredible, but they come with a price. A price we are seeing every night. And here's the scary part. This trend isn't slowing down, it's accelerating. Because every new generation enters the league already worn out, already damaged, already stretched to their limit before their career even begins. So if this continues, the NBA might be facing a future where the best players in the world spend more time injured than playing. So, the question we're left with isn't, why are NBA players getting injured? We know that now. The real question is, can the league survive if its brightest stars keep falling apart? And that's what we need to talk about. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon for the latest and exclusive updates. See you soon.